We got some smaller trees to cut now. We'll grab this little 562 with a 32-inch bar full house grind. I love my ground chain. We're into a couple of alders that are leaning to the structure here. So we got Kaz with us, Tyler, and Tyler. They're just alder trees. They're not super big and they're not super small. They're just kind of medium-sized trees. You know, but they're alders, friends. And if you know what an alder tree is, and it's a bit crisp out, so the wood can be kind of funky. This one here is leaning directly at the home, but I'm just gonna utilize the limb weight and curl it up over here. I'll go cut the bramble out of there, get a spot to get into, and then there's that one, which is taller than this one. I'm gonna ship it up here, and I'll get Ty to just follow me around and do the filming. And Tyler will give you a good lay of the land, friends, right, Tyler? Okay, I'll just carry on, Ty. You're rolling. This one here is kind of leaning hard at that structure. Okay, friends, real quick. So something happens to me when I get off the camera and I don't have to deal with the camera setting it up. This is a quick interjection, friends. Give me some feedback downstairs in the comment section about how you like this style of video, because I all of a sudden feel a little free when I don't have to like set up cameras and get the shot, make sure and this and that. I just go, and it's a little different than you know, we've done lots of videos like this in the past, but it would be so nice to just have someone just follow me around and do that, and I could speak to the camera. I speak to the camera anyways, but let me know how you like this style of video. It's almost tutorialized a bit, and I can explain to what I'm doing a little more. And as I speak, I can have Tyler kind of let me know how you like this style of video. Plain and simple. I could use your help on this one. What a neat. That's why it's nice. I'm going to cut that little one down behind it too, Ty.
Okay. Go on the tractor. Tractor. Get on the tractor.
So friends, I see every tree or every scenario. There is a plan. Assess the lean, assess the hazards, ground and above. Check the lean. I'm showing Tyler to show you guys the lean. There's a process that every tree gets, the respect it gets is assessing the lean, assessing the hazards, potential hazards, and then clear the stump, get comfortable, get in there, get her going. So friends, I just want to talk to you about this. And Tyler's got the camera, so this is perfect. So you guys hear me talk about high side and low side of trees. Well, this tree grows like this, friends. Like this. It's going actually, it's leaning right at the garage. I've got some limbs on the front side that'll help. But I talk about falling from the high side. So if I was to fall from here, which is not smart, I go to look up, I'm almost banging my face, and all I see is stalk of tree right on my face. This is the low side of the tree. And could I cut the thing here? Of course I could. But I urge folks to learn how to cut from both sides of the tree. This is a small tree, I'll probably back bar my undercut in. It's just easy and comfortable, and it'll lay out right instead of me getting over there and going by the book, which says to do this. And I could very well do that, but it's a very small tree. It's like, maybe it's 10 inches, 12 inches. Again, this is the high side. So I'm gonna back bar my undercut in, and I'm gonna walk the tree up there. And Ty's gonna watch the process for us. Here's a little trick I like to show guys. Watch is where, again, the inclination is to take your low wood. Well, you don't need to bring it in even. Bring this in even, break the top plate even. This top plate, I talk about it. Breaking the top plate, the tree's gonna wanna cave. But if I go down, friends, and take this wood first, go over here, and try and work my way around, there's a chance the tree could sit back into its curve, friends. So just feed it even. Ty, you may wanna come back in behind me here now and kind of catch a view of this tree, how it's going up and away, and how I'm feeding the wood. Yeah, show them a lean and all that. So friends, you see there was no wedging, no nothing. It was leaning hard there, but I used the belly of the tree and the front limbs. Perfect piece of hinge right across the stump, Tyler. Nice pull out of the stump. So yeah, we're gonna go here now and we're gonna cut this other one down. It's a little different story. There's gonna be some wedging. I'll cut my way into it. Come on, let's roll. I'm gonna cut them slivers off that stump so your boy doesn't come and get... Is our plan, limbs and all, we're going to pull that sucker down in there?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll leave it for now then. No problem. Okay. Friends, this one's a different story, friends. I won't bore you with all the you know, there's bramble in there. I got to cut my way in and clear the stump out and do what I talked about there a minute ago. This tree's leaning, well, it's right on the garage. It's right on the garage. So this is where bringing your wood in even. I talk about the hinge wood, friends, being a foundation for the tree, right? It's a foundation. It's a footing. It's a footing. And if the footing is shaped like this, that means this wood's stronger and this wood's weaker. So what happens when you have a smaller hinge on the low side, that means your high side is doing more work. Do you understand? Your top hinge is doing more. If you can bring it in even, the foundation is working. Every tree deserves a different bit of love here and there. So depth is super important. Depth on undercut is massive. Okay, Ty, come back here and have a look at this lean from the back side of the tree. This one's a bit sketchy, to be honest with you. Take a look at that. That sucker's leaning towards, and it's actually leaning like kind of back. You can see the corner of the house there. So this one you got to be careful with, friends. You got to wedge it, and you got room for a wedge. It's a bigger diameter tree. We do have room for a wedge. So we're going to have to coerce this tree, or it's going on the freaking building. And I'm going to look like a guy named Mud.
Or you just cut it up in a fashion where you trust the wood. You trust the process.
So let's start the process.
Where are you putting it, over there?
I'm gonna put it right towards the top of that. Yeah, I don't want to shoot too high, but it's nice to come off the lean. I might even get it rolling hard. I just want those limbs to get by the corner of the house. So I'm gonna shoot for that little, whatever that is there. Thing. Is that a ball or something?
A rock.
That's a rock?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of shoot for there, Ty, and then I'll probably cut the high wood off and let it roll in there. And then you'll be able to hook up from here and pull her away.
Do you want Castle over there?
Kaz is good, as long as he stays right there.
Okay.
The trees, he's good, I see him.
Yeah.
Kaz, you stay there, okay, bud? Okay. This would be a great spot right here. Get an idea.
Friends, the reason your first cut is the most important when you're cutting trees is because it's not just your direction. It's not just your gunner. It's much more than just your gunner. Depth is huge. Scotty Wilson put that little kickstand on there for me. I love it. Friends, I'm showing every little piece of this.
Talking about again, friends, I'll clean up that little bit right over there, and it's like a notch.
Because I want folks to understand the process of doing something like this. It's not just whippity snap, edit through the undercut, back cut, yay, I'm a hero. There's a lot involved. Take your time, make it clean, no Dutchmans, no nothing. You don't need all these crazy cuts you see on the internet to get work done. You don't need it.
See this? Look at it. It's leaving. And it's just going to hang on that stump. Whoa. So, no sense in, look at how hard that piece worked. So friends, I chose to open that gap up. I love those undercuts. I call them the folder. Look at how hard this piece worked, friends, to swing that off of that house. It's an even strip. Even hinge woods are way underestimated in my world. Everybody thinks cut the low side off and get all the work to be done up here. It's not a good thought process. It's not. Bring your wood in even. Now you've got a foundation across the whole stump where it's not going to sit and get weak and perhaps go back. This is a solid, that's almost a 2-inch piece of hinge there. So, and our limbs are right by the fence tie. So that's why I needed it to swing. I could, if it was just a stem, I could have put it closer to the building, but those limbs would have tore the gutter off. So just, you know, friends, I get these opportunities. I just want to share this stuff with you. I mean, we're on the internet, so if you find us on there, give things a shot. This is, friends, this is a 562 It's a Husky 562 with a 32-inch bar with a freaking, what do you call it on there? A full house grind. It's ground chain. Okay, so I could bucket all into firewood, but you don't want that because you want a bucket of the firewood, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
So we'll pull that stuff down. Isn't that a nice little saw, isn't it, Ty?
Oh, man.
You know, it's 32-inch, friends, and it pulls it. It pulls it, but not in the big wood, not like this stuff here. Glorious saw to run. Husky did good with this saw. Thank you, Tyler. Friends, I hope that helps somebody down the road somewheres. Even hinge wood is a good plan. Depth of your undercut is another thing to keep in mind. Over and out.
Work hard. Be honest. Be kind.
Be kind.
Yeah. Pretty fun, hey? Yeah. Learn your species. Learn your wood. Take opportunities to try new things. Don't get caught in a box. Don't be that fella or that fella who gets trapped in a box. I use what the tree tells me to do. I'll use conventional. I'll bore cut. I'll do all kinds of crazy things to make a tree do what I need it to do. I'm not stuck in a box. I listen to the tree. I know a lot of fellas who would have done completely the opposite there of what I did. They'd have gone down to the low side and bored in behind the undercut, right? They'd have bored and they'd smashed a wedge. Now they've invited another apparatus into the game that it's a whole different look at things, friends. That's all I'm saying. And that's needed sometimes. That process is a smart move sometimes. But I think it's because people are afraid to utilize their lean and break their top plate. They think the tree's going to break off. Well, I've fell wood in Eastern Canada. I fell wood in Indiana, Pennsylvania, and your wood freaking hangs on the stump like nobody's wood. Like nobody's wood. You can swing that stuff around in circles. I love it. I'm learning more each time I come to the hardwoods. So infiltrate both and blend them together, because that's what a forest is. A forest is a blend. We call it the West Coast dog breakfast. You got dogwood, you got red cedar, you got hemlock, balsam, fir, maple, alder. You got it all. You got it all. So you find your chain that works for you in all those species, and you go, and every species needs a little different love, a little different stuff like that. You know what I mean? So don't get caught in a box. Anyways, regardless, let me know how you like the video with that kind of almost tutorializing. I enjoy them. I like talking to the camera, as you can tell. And if this can help somebody, that's a bone-ass, isn't it? Big bone-ass. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. And I hope to see you on the next video. Oh, because there will be one. Caslow's going to run the tractor today. Say hi to all your friends. Hi. And tell them to be kind and work hard and be honest, okay? Okay. Easy as that.
you're working with people, don't be getting them to get off the tractor. They don't need to. Good. That's good, Ty?